and a very good afternoon to you. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far, and a warm welcome to Infinity Surface's 6 new colors to be launched right here in a webinar format. My name is Danilo, and aren't we in an interesting environment? Doing something different today. Infinity Surfaces always likes to make sure that they're one step ahead of everybody else, and today we're going to make sure that you have an incredible viewing experience. I'm so glad to have you with us here today. If you're joining us, you're most likely either an architect, you're probably an interior designer, fabricator, or even a kitchen designer. And so you spend quite a lot of time looking at different surfaces and products in your journey. And you might even have heard of Infinity Surfaces, but I can guarantee you that today you're going to learn something brand new about this product and fall even deeper in love with what it has available for all of your clients coming up in the near future. It is an absolutely stunning series of brand new colors, and I got an exclusive experience and looking at them, and we had so much fun creating that experience, and I cannot wait to share it with you. I must say that what we're going to be sharing today is some really high quality video, some beautiful images. So I need to make sure that you have a fab viewing experience with us by going into full screen mode. You will see some instructions appear on your screen that I want you to please follow. There they are for you. Take a look and make sure that you select the full screen mode that's circled there, because there's nothing worse than playing a beautiful video or seeing some images that are tiny in the corner of your screen. And I'd love you to have a fully immersed experience with us this afternoon. So please do select those settings. Some other house rules from me. There is a Q&A on your screen that you will see. One of the Infinity Surfaces reps is ready to answer any of your technical questions that you may have. So please do use that Q&A functionality. And then you'll see just below the Q&A functionality, there's another tab there that you can click. It's called the Handouts tab. And in there is your virtual brochure, which you can download that has more information on it. Don't forget, we will be reaching out to you after the event itself in any case to make sure you have everything that you need to make informed decisions. But just in case you want that brochure now during this event, you can go and find that there for yourself. Today, if you are also on the call, you could be winning one of 3 authentic Italian meal vouchers, and I cannot wait to share those winners. All you need to do is literally stay towards the end of the event itself, and we'll be announcing who those winners are. You could be going out to dinner with somebody else and enjoying some beautiful Italian food, speaking of Italian surfaces. Right, so as you know, there's nothing quite like going into a warehouse and viewing these stones and trying to get an experience of these surfaces, obviously in person, being able to touch them, see them, feel them, get a sense of their personalities. But because of the dreaded C, we're forced to try something very different this year. So to showcase the new colors, I got to immerse myself in that warehouse on your behalf and to go and take a closer look at everything that they have to offer. It's close, it's very personal, and let me just say it's a little bit cheeky as well. So with the 6 new colors to launch, I want to give you the best experience possible. We had so much fun making this, and I hope you have fun watching it as well. Let's roll the tape. Hello, my name is Danilo, and I have just dropped into the Infinity Surfaces warehouse where I'm admiring one of the latest additions to their color palette, Absolute Black. I've been asked and paid to introduce 6 new colors for the season. These Italians really know what they're doing. Mwah. I have a question. What's the difference between this kitchen using Infinity's Absolute Black and this kitchen in black? This one looks expensive, and this one is expensive. Same as the suit I'm wearing. This one looks expensive, and this one is expensive. Looking good. You see the difference, right? Wrong. You don't see the difference. Because the only difference is the price. Don't ever feel pressured to agree just because someone puts right at the end of the sentence. Anyway, it's not always that luxury look you're after. If you're after something more organic, Infinity Surfaces has also just introduced Pulpis Brown to make you feel like you're in the mountains somewhere. Even though you're in a warm house or an office, looking at the mountains, sure, but with climate control, no one likes being cold, although he does. And that's only because after an ice-cold immersion, he gets to warm himself at a fireplace. Not just any fireplace, a fireplace like this one, surrounded by Infinity Surfaces' brand new metal silver. It's heat-resistant, obviously, and has endless application possibilities. Channel the Renaissance Masters with Infinity Services' new work of art, Ocean Blue. The drama is enough to make you want to have a bath. Is there anything more satisfying than a bath? This is the bathroom my dreams dream about. Thanks to Infinity Surfaces, you get to live a life where you're jealous of yourself. However, you may want something less dramatic but equally beautiful. This is Infinity Surfaces' new concrete light porcelain with a soft, cloudy texture. Isn't it heavenly? Look how well it works for cladding large outdoor areas, elevating your design scheme with an urban touch that says, "Hello, Atlantic Ocean, I see you, but you're too cold, so I'm just going to look at you from over here." But it isn't all about living the grand life. Inspired by oxidized steel, metal Corten offers a metallic, deconstructed, urban decay aesthetic to your design scheme, so that you can feel what the other half lives like while living like the other half, but spending like the other half. Did you get that? Okay, what I'm trying to say is that you too can enjoy amazing beauty with Infinity Surfaces, because Infinity Surfaces offers the same great quality and colors as the other porcelain brands, but at a more affordable price. I'm not a billionaire. I'm just like you. And these slabs are made in Italy just like me. And I deserve it just like you. Get what I'm trying to say? Ow. Can someone get me down, please? Oh man, I hope you guys had as much fun as I did shooting that. What an incredible experience it was getting to share in that journey with you. I'm sorry that you didn't get a chance to walk around that warehouse because it really is phenomenal. But I can tell you that they are beautiful. Touching, looking at them is just stunning. Right, I wonder if you can pop a message in the chat. Can I quit my job as an MC and move on to being an actor? I wonder. Wasn't that good, I'm sure. All right, to find out more about Infinity Services, we had to bring in somebody, one of their specialists, Lisa Jardine. She's the Market Development Manager for Infinity Services. And before she gets to introduce us to the different colors, we really wanted to know more about the surface in the country itself, because I only found out, and I must be honest, I'd never heard of Infinity Services prior to this year beginning, until a friend of mine had installed the surfaces in a new build that they were working on. I asked more about it, Infinity Services came up, and I found that it's been in the country for a lot longer than the year. How has it been received in the market so far?
It's been really, really well received, Danilo. Everybody loves porcelain. It's versatile, it's beautiful. However, it can be pretty pricey. So we've been able to bring Infinity to the SA market at a much more affordable price.
Lovely.
Do you guys like to braai?
Of course, who doesn't? I can't make pasta on a braai, but certainly can make a choppy, yeah.
Most South Africans do. We love to be outdoors. We love to entertain, braai, and have guests outdoors. And Infinity is perfect for that because of its UV stability.
Cool. Let's talk about it. You mentioned the outdoor areas that you could clad this in, and it's good for outside, probably for inside as well. I assume that this is a pretty versatile product and can be used anywhere. What are some of the other applications you've seen be used?
Absolutely. Incredibly versatile. The product comes in 6, 12, and 20 millimeter gauge. So you're able to clad your floors, your walls, fireplaces, of course, your countertops, and it does really, really well in the bathroom space as well because of its very low porosity. This is a great place for wet environments and, of course, very hygienic surface as well. Apart from COVID, nobody wants to cook in a dirty kitchen.
No, not at all. Listen, I mean, by shooting the video, you heard me say that these Italians really know what they're doing, not to make quality and bring it to the country. I forgot to greet you in Italian. So if I said to you, ciao, come va?
Bene.
Well done, good stuff. Right, let's move on to the colors. The reason you are all here today, I am super excited. You saw a quick preview of them in the video itself, but we need to unpack those a little bit further and find the real practical applications for what they could be used for. I know Lisa's got some of her personal favorites. I do mine as well. So keep in mind what yours may be. We've got a poll coming up a little bit later on to share with you. Let's start today with Absolute Black, right? To me, a very simple design, but most probably one of the most classic designs you can get. What is so special about Absolute Black?
So you would think that a uniform black solid surface would be very easy to create, and it is. But the problem with that, much like a black car, is it's hard to keep it clean. It has the tendency to leave fingerprint marks and show up dirt quite easily. However, we have perfected the technology at Infinity Surfaces, and we've created this perfect soft finish which takes care of all of those issues.
Yeah, all those images you can see on your screen look absolutely stunning. It really, really does look beautiful. So I'm very proud of you guys for putting such an amazing design together. So congratulations on that. Moving on to our second color, which is Pulpis Brown. Honestly, my first thought when looking at this is, why on earth would somebody have brown in colors? Is it a trending thing happening in interiors?
Absolutely. It is a trend that we have seen quite a lot of. Earthy, grounding tones add such warmth to your interior. And with the current climate and all of the stress that's going on for the last 2 years, everybody's looking to have a more grounded, more relaxing, more inviting home. So that is doing very well.
Stunning. Third surface that we get to look at today is metal silver. It's a very interesting one to me because it almost looks like there is inspired tones of wood, but it definitely is still got that metal feel to it. Is that obviously intentional?
Absolutely. You'll see with the metal silver that wood grain goes all the way from the top of the slab to the bottom. That is why this particular color really stands out in your large uninterrupted displays, as we see in the fireplace cladding over here. This also illustrates the heat resistance that Infinity has. So beautifully cladded fireplaces are a possibility with Infinity.
Yeah. So it's quite cool. It's not only just about the beautiful designs and stuff. I think you guys seem to really focus as well on the technology of how the material functions and is practical. No one wants to go back and reclad something a couple months later. Moving on to our fourth surface, this is a showstopper in my view. I know this is your favorites and I won't go there very quick. You're not allowed to have favorites, please, Lisa. But it's ocean blue. I don't even know where to begin with this. I went onto the website before being involved in this project to find out more about the brand, and I didn't see any blues in your color sequence. So this is the first time you've introduced it.
That's correct. It's the first time we've added blue to our color palette. Blue, much like brown, has got a really calming energy about it, and it adds such serenity to a space. That's why it works so beautiful in a bathroom space. But the actually most impressive part about this is that you can book match the slabs. So if you have a look over there, we've taken the two slabs, placed them together side by side, and they create a mirror image of one another.
It's stunning. Honestly, it looks like an artwork on the walls. I mean, I've heard of book matching before, but I've also heard of end matching. Does this end match, and what's the difference?
So there is a difference. So this over here you see is book matching. Okay. End matching is when you take 3 or more slabs, lay them side by side, and the veins actually match up where the join is. So it's one continuous long vein that you get.
Oh, stunning. Cool. So that's a nice way to kind of take your design that you like to scale. Because I think the worry is if you only have one piece of slab in your home that you couldn't create that versatility. So it's nice to be able to do that as well. And then onto our fifth color, which I think is something you guys have currently. Just this is a new color version of it all, is concrete light. You have a concrete color already in the range. Is concrete still a thing? Are people still going for that industrial look?
Absolutely. The industrial look was not a phase that was just coming and going. It's here to stay. Cool. And our concrete grade did so well, but a lot of designers were looking for something a little bit lighter. So we've brought the concrete light. It's got soft, cloudy movement that is just so warm and inviting.
Let's just talk about it because I can see on the screen there now, and when I was also doing my research online, that there's something about the 6mm being particularly important. What's so important about this concrete light coming in a 6mm?
So as you'll see in the imagery there, the countertop is in the 12mm, and then the actual cladding on the cupboard is done with the 6mm. That's why it's quite important to have the colors in both 12 and 6mm.
Okay, cool. So when you can have it with the cupboard cladding and maybe with the surfaces as well on the kitchens, you can see how they can fit quite nicely together. That 6mm does give it that versatility in the space. Got you. Metal Corten is our sixth and final color for today. And this one's also very interesting because it reminds me quite a lot of rust metal and brings a lot more of that warmth you were talking about earlier on, that natural feel to a space.
That's true, and it does tie quite in line with the industrial trend that we're still seeing a lot of. Some of the designers might recognize the color as it is existing in the market. However, our version is much more affordable.
Ah, that's always the big sort of catch there. I just can imagine walking into that building that you have over there. We're obviously finding more and more of the designers trying to mix and match using Infinity exactly for that purpose that you just mentioned now. So that outdoor wall cladding, glued facades, and ventilated facades as well. I think it's kind of perfect for almost any application, which I love. Okay. I don't know about you guys, how are you feeling so far about the different surfaces and the different colors that have been launched? You saw a quick preview of it in the video. It will be released to the market pretty soon as well too, so you can revisit that video as well. You've got your brochures, which you can download underneath the Q&A if you want to go and have a look at that as well too. And then obviously your team are going to be out and about to share some more information with you. So if you guys would like to get involved, I want to get a sense now that you've seen the colors up close and personal, which are your favorites. We know Lisa's is ocean blue, right?
Absolutely.
Obviously. I want to know if your guys is the same. So we're going to release a poll for you on the screen right now. You'll see it appear and pop up. There you go. The question is, which is your favorite new Infinity Surfaces color? We've left 4 there because we know black colors and we know obviously of the concrete colors you do have. So these are the 4 other ones: Pulpis Brown, Metal Silver, Ocean Blue, and Metal Corten. You can just use your mouse and click on the option that you'd like to vote in. And I'll give you a couple of seconds now to vote in that, and then I'll close that poll for you. So take a moment now to vote: Pulpis Brown, Metal Silver, Ocean Blue, or Metal Corten. All right, give you a few more seconds. Give you a few more seconds. We want to make sure we get the majority in here. Well, I'm actually quite nervous. I'm pretty sure it's going to be all ocean blue. I'm going to bet 90% ocean blue. All right, let's take a look at those results. Let's close the poll and see which ones you voted for. Waiting to see. All right, I was close. 62% ocean blue.
There we go.
Are you surprised by any of these results?
No, not at all.
Okay, Metal Corten coming in at 18% second, Metal Silver 13%, and 7% of you loving the Pulpis Brown. Thank you very much for voting in the poll. Really do appreciate it. Lisa, in one sentence, what is the one thing that gets you most excited about working with a brand like this? Because you have options to sell many other brands and you could have options around. You chose that this is the brand that you want to go and represent. What makes it special to you?
Danilo, I firmly believe that you can only represent a product well and believe in it fully and have passion for it if you believe in the product itself. I believe in Infinity. I've seen how well it's been received. I know the quality, and of course our ever expanding color range just makes it an absolute fantastic product.
Yeah, and when you have that ocean blue in there that everybody is loving right now, I'd also want to be on the cool kids on the block. So thanks so much for sharing. This event is obviously aimed at designers specifically, and you sitting at home. We're going to be using this product in very practical ways with your clients as you go. So stand by for your chance to win. But before we get there, while I was walking around the warehouse, I noticed that there were a couple of posters up on the wall about Mauritius and Woolworths vouchers. What is all of that about?
So it's Maldives, and it's a trip for 2 to Maldives.
Even better.
All expenses paid for 7 days.
Cool.
And all you have to do to actually win that competition is to purchase Infinity. By simply purchasing Infinity, you will go into the draw. And on top of that, we've got an added competition where you can win a 10,000 Rand Woolies voucher. All you've got to do is take a photo of your completed installation and tag us on social media, and you will go into that lucky draw.
Stunning. So just remind all of your clients that you're utilizing, if they do end up purchasing the Infinity services, to make sure that they apply. And the 2022 is going to be glamorous. I can tell you that much. It's going to be awesome. But obviously for the designers and fabricators and kitchen designers that are here with us today, you will also have your chance to win. So don't worry. This seems to be a very generous brand, as I can tell. So at the start of our virtual event, we spoke a bit more about the fact that you could win 3 meal vouchers for 2 people at the most authentic Italian restaurant that is in your area. And it's time for us to now announce those winners. We're going to do this in typical game show style and get an envelope like swept into the room. Let's invite our production manager. Come and give us a wave.
Thank you.
There we go. There we go. You missed her hand. Oh, there it comes through the side.
So if I announce your name, please look out in your inbox for more details. The winners are...
Hope you got easy names.
No. Lee Robertson.
Cool.
Brent Owen. And Annalise Buertes.
Congratulations! Well done to you guys. Thank you so much for obviously just being part of this event and coming to hear more about the brand. Keep an eye on your emails, and we'll reach out to you very soon with the details on how you can obviously get your prize and enjoy your dinner during this lockdown. I don't know if anybody else should be eating anything more. All of us have put on about 20 pounds. But, you know, as Italians always say, was something once my partner said to me as well. He's like, what's the point of having like a neat body if you didn't get to enjoy delicious Italian food? So
that's true.
Yeah, let's go out and have some fun. Let's talk quickly about your role now moving forward beyond this event. Now, this is the first time that the sort of industry experts are getting to see the colors, they're getting to experience them. Your team are now going to go on the road and share some more information. How does that all work?
Yes, so they already are currently on the road. Our consultants are very busy making sure everybody gets their sets of samples, but please reach out to us if you would like a set and we'll make sure that you receive them.
Okay, cool. Stunning stuff. So if you are on the call today, please do make sure that you do reach out to the team. If you haven't really got an appointment or somebody coming to visit you, we'll make sure that we come and visit to share all of those samples with you. All right. Don't forget to find the brand on social media and tag us. If your clients do end up using these things, take those beautiful photographs and see them in sort of practice. I think that my favorite thing about shooting that advert was being able to see the applications in those images that you saw on screen a little bit earlier on. And I want to see them in real life South African context.
Absolutely.
Italians in South Africa would be really awesome. That's really all that we have in store for you today to ensure that you can go off and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. We wanted to try something different to make sure that this event was not just your typical stare up at somebody's bottom of their chins from a webinar perspective. We wanted to show you how glamorous this brand can be and how excited the business is about launching these new colors. So please do continue to comment in the sections below and let us know your thoughts about your favorite colors so far. If you have any questions in the Q&A, post those down below and our representatives of the brand will be answering those questions for you. I also just want to remind you that if those of you are needing to get your CPD points, your certificate you will receive in the next week or so. So you can make sure that you just keep an eye out on those. The CPD certificates will be coming your way. And officially, it's time for us to say goodbye. Although it's Italian, this brand in South Africa, so we're going to say it in all the different ways. We'll say arrivederci in Italian. We'll say goodbye, cheers, tot ziens, hambagatle. We'll add in there as well too. So enjoy the rest of your afternoon and the week ahead. And thank you so much for joining us here today. We'll be in touch soon via email. Ciao, ciao, everybody.
Bye.